Ladies, gentlemen, esteemed non-binaries, Trashkin all, good evening and welcome back to the next session of Control. I'm of course your humble host, Raspa Trash Bear. If it's your first time here, I have bad news for you. The rest of the Trashkin have already beat you to the good spots by the trash fire, but I'm sure there's still a decent spot left. Get comfortable. If you haven't already, go ahead and grab yourself a drink and a snack. We're gonna be here a minute. Get comfortable. So, we got started. There was a lot, and I mean a lot of cutscenes and material to get for... Ooh, hello.
There it is again. A welcome message.
Oh, hey, another... Oof, that ranger had a rough day is what that ranger had. Those rangers had a rough day. Oh, why, hello. Find reading material. We'll worry about travel cost correspondence in a minute. Oh, and I detected them.
You don't want me anywhere near it. With you on that.
Precision pays. You got a calf. Neither do they. Feels wrong. Not shooting the cap off their head. Every now and again the music will stop, you'll wander down to explore, and boom! Another wave. It's a little good. Dude, don't put the smokes right next to the... Like separate sides at the very least. Come on! That's how you get us to cook with a smoking habit so bad that Ash winds up in the... Seismograph. Oh, that looks like a control point. Those look like restrooms, possibly bonus items. Oh, why, hello. Unstable area notice. Okay, we'll take a moment. Ooh, why? Our bathroom exploration. Bears. Okay, I'll take a minute and do a loadout. Let's see. We have health recovery, energy boost, health boost. Health boost is the most useful at this point. Let's see. We have the 15. We'll leave that banked in solid form and deconstruct. We have something to spend on. Right now we can't spend our currency. Travel costs. Summary: visit the following Nevada accommodations: Big Sun, Desert Sun Inn, Big Sky Motel, Starlight Motel, In and Out, Aztec Court, Sleep E Bear Motel, Silver Spurs Ranch, El Gato Blanco Inn, A Plus Lodge. Accommodation: $831.29. Meals: $714.84. Gasoline, $295.12. Minibar, asterisk, $313.61. I do wonder if a motel called the Ocean View is going to be found in a landlocked state, but hey, I guess I'm not paid to think, right? And for the record, I again request that you give us the budget to get 2 rooms each night. Agent Rowley and myself are very tired and sleeping in the same room. See you on the road. L. Hines. Asterisk. The boys in research said performing rituals may help identify places of power. Drinking these little whiskeys is my ritual. Ahem. Please be aware, due to the recent fluctuations of the nearest control point, this area's stability has been downgraded to yellow. A reference chart. Green, stable. Yellow, low possibility unanticipated building shifts. Orange, high likelihood of unanticipated shifts. Red, frequent unanticipated shifts. Hiss barrier. Hiss resonance is a physical impediment that is difficult to define. Hiss barriers appear as always to impede escape or access by Bureau personnel. 2 methods have been discovered of lowering them. 1. Destroying multiple concentrated resonance sources found in the vicinity. 2. Destroy hiss entities in the area. The resonance fields seem to require support for their size and density from other non-connected sources of hiss resonance. Oh, Pope doing some more work. Without the ability to draw from these sources, the barrier will fall. Does it have an inactive structure made of hiss resonance? Or does an inactive structure made of hiss resonance qualify as a conscious being? Does the distinction make any difference when considering the hiss? What does the very act of building walls to prevent our movement tell us about the hiss? To what degree is it watching and planning? Fascinating kooky stuff for us to get. Oh, hey. Hello. Almost missed you. Oh. Whoops. Mud bad. Mud bad. Mud bad. How do I know that's the mold? Experience and regret. Okay, let's do it again even faster.
There it is again. A welcome message.
Well, pop in, let's be done with it. No? Oh, hi, hello. Havana submarine. An auditory event occurred in the United States Embassy in Havana. Oh, Havana syndrome. It's a thing. It's mostly conspiracy business there. Injuring the majority of diplomatic staff stationed there. Yeah, deaths were reported and the outgoing information has been managed. Bureau agents arrived at the embassy on the same day as the event was reported, though federal channels, but were too late to witness the AEW, which is word to have been. Staff experienced sudden intense vibrations and noise, combated by an intense pressure in the ears. This lasted for minutes. No visual phenomena was witnessed. The scene was cordoned off, and the embassy staff were transported to the continental U.S. After Formula 9 was recited in the vicinity, a single cowboy boot began to vibrate, identifying it as an altered item. The item was contained and brought to the Bureau for examination. See case file AI 85. Alright. Well, I think... Did we scoop them items? don't think we scooped them items. Oh well. We have checked out both bathrooms. We have established this is that boarded off door from where we started. That we cannot just meander into the communications department because somebody just great foamed the hell out of that and welded it shut. Jerks. Dead letters first then, I guess. There's some big sacks of dead letters. I do appreciate the visuals. What they could do to lay off the base a bit. Alright. This is our life now. There we go. No, you can stay right there, buddy. Up. Wait for it. No. Fortunately, the slapper stuns them for a moment. I'll take that. Thank you. Let me tell you, the Dead Letters apartment is a hoot. Well, there's too much to be there, that's fine. Probably easier to search when the lights are all erotic murder for red. Correspondence letter. I get creep calling. Oh, straight topside. So, I guess I best get after it. Machine gun. Machina, if you would. I know some of you have played Final Fantasy X and X2, and some of you only admit to one of those. That's fine, no judgment here. Alright, second point. I mean, it's brutalist architecture, but it is such ambitious and varied brutalist architecture. Like the reiteration. Oh, yes, us too. Alright.
Just look at it. 8 inches wide and capable of storing.
Okay, I find that angle real obnoxious.
Stolen by our friends at the CIA, the disk held the launch codes to Soviet nukes. This is not the disk, of course, but one exactly like it. A perfect fusion of concepts vibrating in the Cold War era collective unconscious. A receptacle. It is a receptacle for dangerous energies to hone in on, and they did. We don't have the details, but when things started flying around the disk, it was transferred.
If you say so.
It's an object of power. OOP. Oops.
Yeah.
Launch things telekinetically through the air.
Boo.
To date, we've launched maybe
Freedom pencils. Is that why we can't have pencils anymore?
We even launched a cup.
This guy enjoys his work way too much. Aha, communications department.
We're on the right track.
Yeah, that we are. Let's just make sure we got all the bits and bobs that we can. There aren't any hidden bits or bobs for us. Boy, that is a lot easier to search now, I can see. Oh, incidentally, wherever you find the windows, you can... Man... Boy, it's gonna bust my chops. Well, that's been erased. Alright. Aha! Means those will open. Means there's more stuff. Dead presidents. But the dead letters is kind of an information gathering, public facing filter sort of a deal. Book Club Penny. Oh, this is way more interesting.
She walked into the city and didn't come back. I don't know what missing in actions is, but I sure wish someone would find her.
I'll help you look, Telfer. We'll find your mama together.
Creepy. But for those of you that haven't ever played a Remedy game before, every last single Remedy game has a TV series of some format. Looks like you found the break room. Of some format. Accessible to character in some way. I forget what the series is in Max Payne. Excuse me. Bit of an itch in the nose. Ah. Alright, couldn't quite bite that one back. But, in Alan Wake, it's Night Springs. Heck do I even? Do I gotta float? Aha! I can make a jump. Can't hide from me, loot. Yeah! Come to Jesse. Yeah! I think that is everything from here. You know, there's a lot of reading. I think we'll do the brief bit if you care to pause and read for yourself. Otherwise, get the game when it's on sale. It's not horribly expensive on sale. Trench, dead letter approval. Okay, this one I gotta read. Greetings, Director Trench. I'd like to thank you for approving my quest for the Dead Letters Archive catalog. Of the Bureau's collection of delinquent mail will provide an extremely handy database that research teams can use to search for any connections or related topics found among the letters. Aside from the more functional purposes, the archive will allow us to preserve those windows into authentic human encounters with the paranatural world. The letters came to us from various places and times, gathered by the Postal Service as undeliverable. The Bureau is the perfect home for them. I realize not all letters contain the accounts of genuine paranatural events, but even the erroneous ones allow us insight into the or the unknown is perceived by real people. Of course, I will first compile a system to allow us to analyze the letters for any information or suspected connections to AEWs. Excuse me, AWEs and other altered material. So thank you again. Can't wait to deliver my dead letters. Let's, for example, hello, avid readers. The Bureau Book Club brunch will convene at the usual spot at the corner table of cafeteria at 5 p.m. on Tuesday, currently discussing Unless You by J.D. Brooks. Everyone should get their reviews to me by Monday before lunch so I can generate some conversation starters before the meeting. Happy reading, Penny Bartwell. For some reason I was like Pamela. Dead presidents, to whom it may concern. I am being contacted by past presidents of the United States of America. They appear as spirit guides, giving me their wisdom. John Adams keeps saying I need to fix America, but I can't really understand him. They all have a lot of opinions. People tell me I'm imagining it, but Theodore Roosevelt showed me how to fix my lawnmower, and I don't know a thing about lawnmowers. Explain that. I have great dead men telling me about the past and present. If you'd like to use my abilities to help run the government, please let me know. I know the White House could use me. Yours in earnest, James Bartholomew. Machine God. Which, if you're into SCP, it won't be long before you work out what this is a reference to, in a manner of speaking. I had a dream. I built the thing I saw in my dream. A machine that will contain God. But not the God you know, or the ones anyone knows, a new God. The machine will be his body and his heart and his mind. I made it just like the dream showed me. I used the motor from the refrigerator, and the coils from my toaster, and the fans, plus the timing belt from my car's engine, the wheels from my son's skateboard. God can't move yet, but the dream said he would learn how on his own. This is just a beginner's body, like a baby, but a machine instead. God only needs a place to start. If you want to interview me, please contact me at the address on the envelope. My phone doesn't work anymore. I had to use the dialing plate on God. Singing Fish, Mr. Governor. I called the police, but they never come to my house. I got a problem. You got to send folk to fix it. I got my wife one of them singing fish on the walls. It's not a real fish. It sings when you hit a button. But it's got the devil in it. It flies around at night and sings devil songs. It says a lot of cuss words. The devil got in my house 'cause of the fish, and you got to come handle it. My wife's real upset. When can you come? Sincerely, Dwayne Barr. Alright, well, just check out the Missing Mama Times. Fresh old kids, and we're all caught up on our reading. But for how long? Alright, let's take that control point. So you can fast travel, you can spend proficiency points and such, which can up your abilities. I think there are proficiency points. I feel like there are proficiency points. I hope I remember that correctly. It's been so damn long since I played. I played so long, I was still mostly playing games on the PS4 and thinking about maybe recording my hijinks a crack. Oh, hey, bonus loot. I'll take that. Reload efficiency. I'll stick with the steady damage boost since I have a choice of a whole single form. Reputation. Load. You. Oh, shelter service hatch. Hey, it's mostly normal. Yeah, them's folding rack beds. It's just the 6, otherwise you're stuck on a bench or the table or under the table or the other bench or the closet. You don't want to sleep in a storage closet here. Ooh, book club. Samson. Book club notes for Penny by L. Sampson. So I don't usually read a lot of science fiction, but as space operas goes, this was alright. The title, Unless You, could refer to a bunch of things in the book, I guess, but I thought it was a little vague and stupid. The way the characters kept throwing around like almost a catchphrase got really annoying. Really fast. The best of the story was the space battles. I sided with the Fixers, obviously, because they had the coolest tech, and their motives made the most sense. Honestly, if I had to choose between some hoity-toity flowers in guns, space hippies, or badass bunch of warriors who go around devouring planets like cheap sushi on a Sunday, I know who I'm picking. That scene where they invade a city planet and convert the entire population using brainworms, and that space dogfight between those two ace pilots, sign me the heck up. What kinda ruined the whole thing for me was when my favorite character got killed not even halfway through the story by getting a battery cylinder launched into his face. You know, I'm really out in the top right corner there. Wonder what they had in the brain when they wrote it. Oh, page 2 of 5. Oh, 2 of 5. Okay. Was faced by gravitational anomaly. Boy. His death didn't feel necessary at all. I know the feeling. That felt like a dick move.
An object of power. Looks like the hiss have latched onto it. We need to cleanse it.
Heck it all. Alright, gotta find a way. Bingo! Gross to take cover. Not if I aggressively sprint at it. Okay, fine, you're gonna make me. And we're running again. Hey, jerk. Floppy disk. V rates? Weird, why is there Russian on it if it had the Russian nuke codes? The floppy disk nuke can be bound to gain launch telekinesis. Teach us to believe,
It's harder
director.
to hear you when I'm here. It's like the channel's been changed. The board's in charge here. They're pyramids in the Bureau seal. Are they really the ones pulling the strings? I'm not their director. I'm no one's director.
Just take this for the road. But basically, the nice thing about launch is it does a fair bit of damage. And you can even launch enemies if they're weak enough. And you burn some points there. I do like the gold fleck throughout. It's quite a nice and tasteful touch. And like if he doesn't have to be anything to pull, It'll pull nearest, or just a chunk of what's it? I prefer the medium and small items. Every now and again you'll get a weird launch. And you can kind of sort of use it as an improv shield while it's coming towards you. Huh. Ah, there you are. And we done. The hiss noise is burning into our astral plane. You must stop, mute them. The floppy disk is now bound delivered. The hissed antagonist is seeking our astral plane.
There you are. You were gone. Cut off.
Yeah, uh-oh. That'll work. Yay. Smashy, smashy. Anybody else? Oh. Well, I guess let's advance to the enemy then. Anybody? Anybody? Ooh, explosive cart. Well, uh-oh. Big. And a bonus explosion. Yay. I keep forgetting explosives are a thing. Yeah, the trade-off of pulling is your launch energy pauses there. So you kind of gotta be... Oh. Deliberate with it. Wow, man, that took way longer than I was hoping. Oh well. Alright. Don't see any scattered items. Uh-oh. Nope. Nope. Good day. His demolition. Oh, that's real fun. You get to play hot potato with those guys because they have explosivos.
Emily said that the hotline can be reached through the mailroom.
Huh. Alright, let's, okay. We stand around you while you dream. Oh, Tomasai. Willow. AEW. Excuse me, AEWE. Outcome. I keep AEW because my brain is on All Elite Wrestling. That's because they got some big old wrestle nerds there, and they are some excellent big old wrestle nerds. Of every stripe and type. Ahem. Reply, information, campaign summary of Willow AWE. National news sites have begun publishing the story of the polar bear attack on the Alaskan town. You all know I don't like to boast, but claiming that the family was killed by migrating polar bears just desperate for food because of their ecosystem is being ruined by global warming was a stroke of genius. Using current ecological concerns makes the public so much less likely to... So, another AWE behind us, and the public is none the wiser. Well done, everyone. It was a strong campaign, perfectly executed. This doesn't mean we can stop monitoring for any off-message opinions. but it looks like we're in the clear. Okay, one of those things I forgot to explain. Havana syndrome is a term for it's a chunk of some moon-gazy conspiracy theory. But folks experience sharp, painful sounds, which I believe sharp, painful sounds is one form of tinnitus, and some other people, or results to certain frequencies of infrasound, I think. Infrasound can do some real funky things to you, but like, it can be something as simple as the particular way a set of fan blades vibrate. Oh, there it is, floppy disk. Must be contained in a cell with no other loose material. OOP5KE. The object is an 8-inch diskette, like Oregon Trail used to come on the Apple IIs. Oh, those might have been 5 inches. Yeah. This was like IBM op. Okay, like 5-inch disc is what I was dealing with. Like, I saw the big honking discs from time to time. We had an old disc reader hanging out of the computer lab. Soviet area nuclear launch codes. When bound, the object allows perutilians to kinetically lift material and throw it a short distance. See Dr. Darling presentation 11.15 for more information, which we've seen. The object is currently bound to, for research purposes, I'm willing to bet Casper Darling just happens to be a para-utilitarian. Being a big old doof. Stolen from a military base located by agents at with the CIA. The diskette contained launch codes to missiles believed to be reserved for use against after being returned to America. The diskette began throwing computational hardware at members of the decoding team. An informant at the CIA tipped off the Bureau, and it was requisitioned by agents the next day. And we'll worry about reading, but the thing about Demolition Hiss is you wind up playing hot potato against them. Aha! You're whole and mighty! Ooh, launch efficiency, a personal favorite of mine. Alas, it's gonna be a minute before we can make use of it. Hiss. But yeah, you can, when they launch a rocket round at you, you can throw it back. Rangers, military expeditions. Basically a bigger pain in the butt to deal with than your standard Hiss guards. You're whole perfect, and we'll drag you away! Alright, we got no access. Aha!
Maybe there's a key nearby. This must open the door.
No one to fight? Alright, I'll take it. Alright, for so business, check out the crapper. This crapper appears to be malfunctioning. This crapper also appears to be malfunctioning. Man, it's a rough day when you need to do your business in the dark. Like, I gotta dip into the cell phone battery. Lock. Oh, why, hello.
You're listening to America Overnight.
Definitely not a AM coast to coast reference.
Thank you for staying up with us. Ghosts. We've had many callers over the years tell us of hauntings, voices, and other phantasmagorical phenomena. Today, friend of the show, Dr. Quincy Reagan, tells his story. Quincy, thanks. This is something I experienced recently while staying at the Chili Pines Motel in Macon for last year's Suspicion Con. I was in room 47. The night manager, an avid listener of the program, insisted I take this particular room. Now, the manager explained that years back, the body of a man was discovered under the bed, inside that wooden border that motel beds tend to have. And the body had been there a week, he said. Guests had stayed there, sleeping with the corpse a foot below. They only found the body when housekeepers complained about the smell. Hauntings have been reported in room 47 ever since. I happily took the room. I fell asleep pretty quick, checking under the bed first, of course. No ghosts visited me, no chilly spots or flickering lights. But when I woke up, I found myself.
That's a heckin' existential crisis and a half. I didn't notice my first playthrough.
Luckily, I was able to push the mattress off and crawl out before I suffocated. The night manager was kind enough to find me another room. There you have it, listeners. What we call ghosts take many forms. Quincy was brave enough to tell his story, and I encourage you to keep calling and writing whenever you encounter something strange.
Oh. Jerk. Any lucky survivors? Nope. Just, you know, you might not want to make booze as a morale ration in here. Ooh. Yeah, it's a slapping tune. Shame I can't play it for you. Shame they don't let me play it from the menu. You guys used to be cool and let us play music from the main menu. Back in Alan Wake, so many people got banhammered for that, I'm sure. Oh, right. Yeah. The murmur's back. Okay. Well. Aha. Ah, man, more malt. There is a way around that business. Hey, finally a copyright-free tune. What do you know? We found one. Let's see. Let's take a quick inventory. Alright, nothing new there. Launch percentage is nice. But I'm gonna stick with the health mod for now because we don't have any improvements available to us right now. To health directly. Okay, so perceptual reality. There are just so many little hers that is just loud enough you can make it out. Tomasi! This is how we get safety briefings, dude.
Great.
got cocky. Okay. We just need to calm down and get this goon. Just gotta get him before we get got. Just gotta time it out. Dive into the far sides. Look for them explosivos. Plenty of explosives around here. Just gotta relax.
I can fly now. Great.
Uh-oh. I'll take that health, thank you. And that. Up. Forgot to pop back down. Hey. Okay. Just gotta get it together. No pressure. Just gotta dance the dance. Just gotta time myself. Just gotta pace it. Gonna be watching this a fair bit more, I imagine.
They can fly now. Great.
And 2. And 2. Move out, grab that, take a duck, and pop you. Bingo. Yeah, you better run, honky.
I have a feeling he'll be back.
Yeah, and we're gonna boop him.
Let's stay focused. The hotline should be past the mailroom.
Hotline chamber, but it's not where we're going. Tea time. Hiss elevated. Big hacking their feet's a weak spot? Okay, I just say so. His elevated display ability similar to telekinetic competencies. How are they able to use paranatural abilities? Is it possible these individuals were bound to objects of power, pride, or corruption? It's also worth considering that his resonance can identify and express latent paranatural ability in individuals. Hack! we'll get the reading in before I close out. Like, I didn't mean to do everything in the Dead Letters room, but I love the Dead Letters archive so damn much. It is such a good little aside. Oh, hey. Music do be a bumpin'. Oh, okay, that's the sealed off section. Alright, well, let's, yeah, hotline chamber. Just, rooting around for spare loot. And lore. You know, save myself some time if I do a completionist sweep or something real cuckoo crazy like that. Man, a lot of stuff I threw up there. Ooh, hello. Butte summary. A spat of disappearances was traced to the home of a city, Butte, where the Bureau agents discovered a translocative light switch cord. Bureau agents arrived at the home of local celebrity located at which had been connected to a total of disappearances in the area. Agents found no one inside. While searching a closet, an agent pulled a light switch and disappeared from view. Another agent was selected to pull the cord in order to replicate the event. He disappeared as well. Both agents were discovered at the oldest house, days later found in a sealed room by rangers exploring a new area of the house. The light switch cord in Butte home's closet disappeared during this incident. Alright, correspondence. Marshal lockdowns. To A. Tamansi from H. Marshall. Pay attention, Alberto. This is the last time I explain this. Internal lockdowns are manually triggered events that lock one or all the sectors by restricting use of sector elevator, effectively locking staff in their sector until the emergency is handled. They can only be lifted via directorial override in maintenance. Once the director is satisfied the situation is under control, external lockdowns are a bigger deal. Nothing in or out of the whole building. It's only triggered when a cold red contamination breach based on some complicated system that security and research slap together, but it can only be lifted once A, the threat has been neutralized, and B, a high clearance individual gives the system the all clear. This process is not the same as directorial overdrive, so stop saying so in documentation. I know it's confusing as hell. I've told Darlene 100 times to change it, but they're adamant it stays the way it is. Honestly, I don't think they know how to change it at this point. Let's just make sure our staff understands how this mess all works, okay? Kind of like Marshall already. Tea time. Hey, Malcolm. Yes, tea time is the 7. I'll see you on the course Sunday morning. By the way, have you heard about this Tennyson report? Apparently there's a bunch of copies drifting around the office. Trench is looking to get his hands on any information about who wrote it. You wouldn't happen to have heard anything about that, would ya? See you Sunday, Jim. From Jay Boozar. America Overnight. It's gonna be a frickin' delight. I can already tell.
Alberto Tomasi.
Alberto Tomasi's ID. Date issued 2016 October 21st. Expiration date 2 years ago and several weeks. 2019 October 21st. Well done, everyone. It was a strong campaign, perfectly executed.
Head of comms. The hiss got him.
And hello.
All right, take this down. The situation in Cuba has been evaluated by the relevant authorities. The mysterious illness affecting the staff at the U.S. Embassy in Havana was caused by sonic weaponry in the hands of a foreign power. Numerous personnel have damage to the inner ear, but most are expected to make a full recovery. Of course, the event also damaged their cellular walls, but we can't blame that on some stupid noise gun. Thank God no local doctors examined them first. Honestly, what are the odds an alternate item will show up inside a U.S. embassy? Talk about good luck, huh?
I hate you.
So much easier than... Hey, are you still recording this?
Heyo! Alberto's kind of a dick to his staff. Oh, dude, I can hear it. I can hear it over the hiss. And it is so nice to hear anything over the hiss. Hotline. Oh, my, hello. Security log. All visitors must check in. Director Tench, Bill Everett, custodian, Trench, Everett, Trench, Everett, Trench, Everett. Carol Bishop, custodian. Carol Bishop. Sounds suspiciously close to Pope. But okay. So we know there's been at least 17 AEWs. We don't know anything about the ordinary AWE. Yeah, I should probably just start calling them Oz.
The Ocean View Motel and Casino. Dream Logic. The light switch cord. Door marked with the Black Pyramid.
That it? 1, 2. Oh, fatal psychic trauma for director use only. Well, it's a good thing I'm a director. Free!
Have we been here before?
Alright, door for Black Pyramid.
I've stayed at a lot of roadside motels across the country. On the road.
Okay.
Run under the radar. This feels like all of them, like something recognized.
Like it's the... Oh, dude, they got darts. They got darts.
Hello? Anyone here?
Huh. Seems to use a similar labeling scheme. Come on, water. Best quality. Okay.
The key has a black pyramid on it.
Oh man, I bet that radio plays a bumpin' tune. Nah, not that one. No. Alright, so you get a little bit of puzzle work in here. Them some tall boots. Ranger Naturalist Service Headquarters Loomis Memorial Lake at Manzitas. Monsantia Lake. Lectures, hikes, motor caravans, campfire programs, information, season late June to September. Lassen Volcanic National Park. U.S. Department of the Interior, National Park Service. Department of the Interior. Boy, howdy, I haven't heard from them in damn. But I think we have just enough time to get through this. A 1. A 2. And a trace. Notice Ocean View Motel and Casino entry point. Catalyst light switch. The law of free applies. Ominous, but much more pleasant than the heckin' damn hiss. The hotline Seashell is a transmitter bridge. Directors can call the board long distance. Why do I need a trial for this? Heckin' rituals. Up. Okay, I done goofed. We'll contact you with extra-dimensional entities. Hey, YS. Yep. Keep it coming. And away we go. Yeah, those will just eat us. I mean, there's one you can trap, but generally best avoided. There's a few you gotta trap to get the goods, the stuff, the primo loot. Yeah, I'm trying. Well done, dialed. You can contact us past I in the hotline. We expect compulsive weekly calls. Well, Trench was spending a heck of a lot of time.
It is a phone. It's an object of power. It doesn't connect to any typical network. A direct line to the astral plane and the board. And my hypothesis is, under the right conditions, to other planes of existence as well.
Says you.
A director needs a team. My management team. These people know the secrets of the Bureau as well as I do. Some even better. Darling, Tomasi, Salvador,
Tomasi's
Marshall.
dead.
Marshall especially, my head of operations. She sees right through me. She knows I don't like relying on people. The only person you should fail is yourself. But things change when you become director.
Yeah. And we see where the dude started chain smoking so much. Could we maybe?
I have it. The hotline. I can
I
reach
feel
Trench.
the aim
listen to
cursor popping
It
up.
feels more like an echo with important info. I need to get back to Emily.
The hotline. Oh, hotline information about. Okay, from. Okay, so can we rewatch those if we care to? We added to the hotline. Hotline. OEP 3 UE. UE. Wonder what UE stands for. Object should be inaccessible for use except for the director. Description para-utilitarian. Object is a 1960s era red Bakelite phone. The rotary dial has been replaced with a back knob of unknown purpose. The phone weighs enough to break something. The object allows the director to communicate with the... If anyone, or if used by anyone other than the director, the object will cause lethal psychic damage. Not to be confused with emotional damage. See Dr. Darling presentation 11.6 for more information. The object is currently bound to Director Trench. Apparently that's not classified. The object spontaneously manifested in the director's office, placed on the desk. Director Northmore was the first known Bureau agent to use it. The battery of tests were run on the object, including but its origin remains unknown. Spontaneously spawning.
Strongly when I tell them about you.
Mm-hmm.
Is it too soon to tell Emily?
Well, that's really up to you.
Help.
battle supply. Oh, Butte supplement. According to their testimonies, agents had been transported from Butte home to a roadside motel named the Ocean View Motel and Casino, and discovered a key by performing a ritual. See file MOTO1. Okay, so me smacking the bell was the ritual. The key opened a door marked with an inverted black pyramid, which they only learned after a lengthy period of trial and error. After pulling another motel cord from inside the room, they were transported to the oldest house. The disappearances of the homeowners and the locals of Butte have been attributed to the light switch cord. Gee, I wonder where a cord that does a powerful something or other that turns on a light is. Perhaps a clicker of some sort. The Ocean View Motel is known to have many doors and pathways. Since the occurrence, identical light switch cords to the one found in the Butte Home Hotel began appearing throughout the oldest house. At the time of writing, light cords have been found in the oldest house, located in the and the sectors. These allow access to the Ocean View Motel, though how exactly this link operates is a but initial hypothesis center on the Butte is see Dr. Darling presentation 24.3 for more details. Apparently occurred in 9. So September 23rd, 1992. Alright. One of these days I'm gonna bother to make a timeline. One, but perhaps not right this instant. Oh. Well, we marched our way right back out. Okay, well, let's make sure. Let's find out what's up here. Oh, why, hello. That's it. Bureau funding. To all executive staffs, I know some concern regarding our operations exceeding the annual budget. So long as we operate within the oldest house, we are obstructed from the scrutiny in many respects. If our budget demands that are not exorbitant to the point of drawing attention, they will be granted by the U.S. Treasury without question. The FBC is just another line in another spreadsheet that some lowly accountant won't even notice. Their eyes will skip over us as if we weren't even there. The nature of the oldest house allows us certain freedoms in how we operate. Our being here is no accident. Regards, Zachariah Trench, FBC. That's certainly funky. Oh, hey. Central Executive's just open to us now? Nope. Well, I know there's at least one more door I can open. We got some loot to loot. Para-utility. We'll save that for next episode. So we are pushing into 10 minutes past. Shatter projectile choke. Good get. Do like a tag pattern on my shotgun-based nonsense. Speak with Emily. Alright, we'll save that for the next to do. Alright, folks, so that's gonna do it for this time. So, if you haven't already, finish up your drink and snacks. Have a good stretch by the trash fire. Take care of yourself. I've been Rasp, your humble host. Thank you for watching, and until next time on Trash Tier Gaming. Good night, and I'll see you in the next one.